Welcome back to Simple Deals, Hauls, and Coupons. Today I have the Dollar General penny list with markdowns for November 7th, and these are going to be my guesses. I haven't seen anything come out about what the penny list could be or the markdowns, so I'm just going to throw my guesses out there, and if I see something, I will go ahead and make another video and put up what actually it's going to be, but these are my guesses. Okay, we're going to start off with the markdown list, and again, these are my guesses for November 7th. Okay, the markdown list for November 7th, swim diapers 90% off, and that's going to be the Gentle Steps small swim pants, Gentle Steps medium swim pants, and the Gentle Steps large swim pants. And again, this is my guess. Also on the markdown list for November 7th, we have spring and summer apparel, shoes and accessories 90% off. That's going to be the yellow dot, the green star, and it does exclude the flip-flops. And again, this is going to be my guess. Okay, the markdown list of November 7th continues. 4th of July, I believe, will go to 90% off. And again, that's going to be anything red, white, and blue, like they had the heart-shaped red, white, and blue door hanger. They had the door hanger that was like shaped in Uncle Sam's hat, red, white, and blue. They also had a patriotic flag wind blazer. They had all kinds of banners and things like that. So there's still tons in my store. I don't know about your store. But these are just my guesses. Okay, also my guess for the markdown list for November 7th, Patriotic Party will be 90% off. And that'll be any of the paper plates, napkins, cups, banners, anything like that that is red, white, and blue or has flags on them. Like you see here, there's a red, white, and blue, there's a flag plate. And then there's also the napkin with the red truck with the flag in the back and the flag buntings around it. So anything like that would fall into that category. Also part of the markdown list for November 7th, Green Dot Home. I believe that's going to go to 90% off. All these categories have just been lingering for so long. I believe this is going to be the week they are going to just burst and we're going to have 90% all over the place. So this is my guess, and at my store they still had like the artificial plants, they had lots of the home decor, the tabletop decor, they had vases, they had the mason jar cups with the lids, just lots of stuff still left out there. Markdown list for November 7th, again this is my guess. Summer Spring Stationery Party is going to be 90% off, and again those are going to be plates, napkins, cups, anything like that that has the flowers on it. This particular pattern was, it's almost like a watercolor flower. And here you see paper plates and napkins. So the stores do still have them, and I believe they will go to 90% as well. Okay, also on the markdown list for November 7th, back to school stationery, 90% off, back to school hardware, 90% off. And again, those are just my guesses. I believe that we're just going to have this huge surge in the percentages off because they need to get rid of this stuff because they have got, they've got Christmas stuff coming in and they have nowhere to put it. So I really think this is going to be a good with this next Tuesday is going to be the week to clean out their stores. Okay, and the markdown list for November 7th continues. Pink Square Swim Summer Toys and Pools, 90% off. It does exclude the chalk. It excludes the chalk and the bubbles. And again, this is my guess, but I know for a fact my store still has pink square items in their store, including pools. I was just there yesterday and I saw them. So I'm sure they want to get rid of these items. Okay, and also on the markdown list, lawn and garden, 90% off. Again, that's just my guess. My stores still have tons of lawn and garden items, lots of the textured the planters. They still had a lot of the wind chimes, so there's lots of stuff still out there, and I'm sure they want to clean up their stores. Okay, the markdown list for November 7th also includes Halloween seasonal, 50% off. Again, this is my guess. On this page, we got two table toppers. One says Witches Be Crazy, and it's in the shape of a witch's hat, and the other one says boo, and it's a ghost. And in the middle, there's a door hanger. It's in the colors of candy corn. It says Happy Halloween, and it has bats flying around. Super cute. Also on the markdown list for November 7th, Halloween seasonal, 50% off, and this is again my guess. They had cups. This one on the left is a little pumpkin cup. They had the plastic pumpkins that look like they're carved. You can plug them in and they light up. They're really neat. And then they had lots of pot holders and kitchen towels and things like that. But they had tons of items in the seasonal decor. So that's my guess. It's going to be 50% off on November 7th. Okay, also on the markdown list for November 7th, Halloween candy, 50% off. That's my guess. On the left, there's a Snickers, Twix, Skittles, and Starburst variety pack. And then there's the Mars Wrigley mix. That's going to be Snickers, Twix, Skittles, Lifesavers. And then the next bag is Miniatures variety pack. And that has Twizzlers and looks like Milk Dud, Whoppers maybe. And then on the far right is Reese's Kit Kat and Hershey's White Cream flavors. And that's the big snack bag. Okay, the markdown list for November 7th, Halloween candy, 50% off. Again, that's just my guess. I just put some examples of the candies up here. We've got the Brock's candy corn. We've got the Dum Dums, Suckers, Child's Play bags. And on the right-hand side, Hershey's, Reese's, Kit Kats. And we've got the ones that are single candies. And then we've got the ones in the bags that have a variety. Okay, also on the markdown list for November 7th, Halloween apparel and socks, 50% off. Again, this is just my guess. I know they had shirts, they had leggings for the women, they had tons of socks. So I'm hoping that these percentages are going to go the way I'm putting on this video because I really think that's logical. So hopefully we'll get lucky and we're going to have tons of 90% off items and that Halloween's going to move up to 50. Also on the markdown list for November 7th, Halloween party, 50% off. And this includes any of the like plastic plates, cups, tumblers, and they had some really cute tumblers. The one second from the left is like a light green, light pink, and then the one on the right is purplish blue, and then it has like eyeballs all over it, so it's really neat for Halloween. Okay, the markdown list for November 7th, as seen on TV, 10% off. I'm just going to call that as it's going to stay as it was. And that includes the dancing tiki light, the backseat butler, flip top, the Big Bang bubble blaster, kitty round and round toy, seal it insulation 6-foot 2 count, easy ice maker, the Zap Guard UV light mosquito killer, portable air cooler, and the Insta Bright pull lights. Okay, the as seen on TV 10% off items, and here are some of the visuals. We have the dancing tiki lights, the trash can for your car, which they're calling the backseat butler, and then the, I think it was called Big Top, and it's just a thing to hold either your drinks or you could put your laptop on it. Okay, we have the as seen on TV visuals continuing. On the left is the Big Bang Bubble Buster, and then in the middle is the Kitty Round and Round cat toy. And then on the far right is the Seal It Insulators. The markdown list for November 7th, as seen on TV, 10% off. The visuals continue. Ice Genie Space-Saving Ice Cube Maker, the Arctic Air Portable Air Conditioner, and the cordless pull lights. They're calling them Instabrights. Okay, the penny list for November 7th, and again, this is my guess. So we'll just see if it happens or not. I will put up a different video if these are not correct. Okay, I believe the penny list for November 7th will be summer insecticides. They could be 90% off or they could be a penny. I think they're going to be a penny. So it's going to be the Buggables Repellent Wristband, the Off Repellent 6-ounce Deep Woods 2 count, Pick Ribbon Fly 10 count, Pick Glue Trap Fly Stick 1 count, Pick Fruit Fly 1 count, the Raid Trigger Barrier 22 ounce, and the United Industrial Spectracide Wasp Hornet Spray. Okay, the penny list for November 7th. Summer insecticides 90% off or a penny. And I think it's going to be a penny. Again, these are my guesses. And these are the pictures of the items: the pick fly ribbon, the pick fly stick, the Raid kitchen defense, Buggables mosquito repellent band, and the Off Deep Woods 2-pack, 2 cans. Okay, these are just a few things to remember when you're penny shopping. Penny shopping is supposed to be a secret because, you know, the items that are what we call penny items, those are not supposed to be on the shelves. The employees are supposed to have pulled them. So if we find them, it's, you know, it's just kind of like a treasure hunt. And so you never want to ask Dollar General employees about penny items, okay? Okay, and also when you enter a Dollar General, it's a good idea to always be nice to Dollar General employees and other shoppers. If they find that you are polite, they're more likely to sell you the penny items rather than to cause a fuss and say, oh, they can't sell the penny items, which is not true, which I'll get to in just a minute. So I just wanted to make sure that, you know, to throw this in there. I also wanted to put in this slide about YMMV. You see that all over the place. People use it and they think everybody knows what it means. I didn't know what it meant for a long time. It means your miles may vary. And even when I found out that, I didn't still quite know what it meant. It means items in one area may penny, while items in another area may still be full price. Okay, if you are refused a penny item, you can show the Dollar General penny policy. And it clearly states, you know, what they're supposed to do. And I've got that on my next slide so you can screenshot it. Okay, here is the Dollar General penny policy. This is from their employee handbook. I found it online. And it says customer service, SOP 193, penny sales. Their policy: penny sales should not occur in a store at any time. If an item rings up for a penny, the item should be sold to the customer for a penny. And like I said, you know, you can show that if they say, you know, if they're trying not to sell it to you or whatever. But, you know, if the manager is just really against penny items, then they might really be hard and say, no, we're not going to sell this, and they might just put it behind the counter. But if you do find something that rings up as a penny on your phone, make sure that you take everything that is a penny, that is a, you know, that's that item in that area, because what will happen is once you leave, they're just going to grab all that stuff so nobody else can get it. So what I'm saying is, you know, I used to leave penny items for someone else to find because I didn't realize how it worked. Didn't realize that once I left, they were just going to go and grab all that stuff. So that's just a tip. Okay, that's all I have for the Dollar General penny list and markdowns for November 7th. Again, these are my guesses. If I see something else come out that is different from what I have, of course I will put up a different video. So I hope this helps you all plan, but I do believe these percentages that I figured out make sense. So I hope this is what happens, and if it isn't, I will change the video. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. I hope you'll become a subscriber. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. If you guys like the video, please hit the like button. If you're enjoying the content, please subscribe. And if you want to get notified when I upload a new video, please hit the bell. Thank you.